approach their minds. You have to talk to them at their own level of consciousness. So he started with it. Okay, you believe in the star? Oh yes, it's shining. It's very high. Maybe. It's just, possible that it is the Lord. But then when it said, oh, we are not going to love those who said. Step by step he took his nation or people to this level. Inni wajjahtu wajhiya lillazi fatara as-samawati wal arda hanifa wa ma ana minal mushrikeen. So it was actually for the sake of argument. وَتِلْكَ حُجَّتُنَا آتَيْنَاهَا إِبْرَاهِيمَ عَلَىٰ قَوْمِهِ نَرْفَعُ دَرَجَاتٍ مَّن نَّشَاءُ. We raise in ranks whomsoever we like. Now Ibrahim, him we raised to a very high rank. وَاتَّخَذَ اللَّهُ إِبْرَاهِيمَ خَلِيلًا. We have already read. إِنَّ رَبَّكَ حَكِيمٌ عَلِيمٌ. Verily, your Lord, your Rabb, is all-knowing, all-wise. وَوَهَبْنَا لَهُ إِسْحَاقَ وَيَعْقُوبَ. And we gave him, Ibrahim, a son like Ishaq, and a grandson like Yaqub. Kullan hadayna. And all of them, we guided them to the right path. وَنُوحًا هَدَيْنَا مِنْ قَبْلِ. And we had given the guidance to Nuh before him. وَمِنْ ذُرِّيَّتِهِ. And from among his progeny, Dawood wa Sulaymana wa Ayyuba wa Yusufa wa Musa wa Harun. Among the progeny of Ibrahim, we raised Dawood and Sulaiman and Ayyub and Yusuf and Musa and Harun alayhim as-salatu was-salam. wa kazalika najzil muhsinin. And this is how we give reward to those people who do good, who worship Allah in the best of the ways, in the most earnest ways. As I explained, ihsan, the highest level, spiritual level. Islam, then iman, then ihsan. وَكَذَلِكَ نَجْزِي الْمُحْسِنِينَ. And this is how we recompense, we give the reward to those muhsineen. But Zakaria, and not only them, but Zakaria, wa Yahya, wa Isa, wa Ilyasa, kullu min as-salihin. Among his progeny, we raised Zakaria and Yahya and Isa wa Ilyas, and all were from the righteous people. Wa Ismaila wa Yasa wa Yunus wa Luta. As I told you, when we were reading Surah Nisa, at different intervals in Quran we find, these names of the prophets and messengers of Allah arranged as if flowers in a flower pot. So this is again another flower pot of the names of the prophets of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. How many prophets named here? وَوَهَبْنَا لَهُ إِسْحَاقَ وَيَعْقُوبَ كُلًّا هَدَيْنَا وَنُوحًا هَدَيْنَا مِنْ قَبْلِ وَمِنْ ذُرِّيَّتِهِ دَاوُودَ وَسُلَيْمَانَ وَأَيُّوبَ وَيُوسُفَ وَمُوسَى وَهَارُونَ. 9 in 1. And if you add Ibrahim, then they become 10. Then Zakaria wa Yahya wa Isa wa Ilyas. Then Ismaila wa Yasa wa Yunus wa Luta wa kullan faddalna ala al-alamin. Now, it's about 12 names of the prophets of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَمِنْ آبَائِهِمْ وَذُرِّيَّاتِهِمْ وَإِخْوَانِهِمْ. And each prophet had, around him a circle of righteous people. If you are on the right path, you can hope that your progeny, your sons, maybe they are not prophets, but they will be on the right path. And this has been the rule of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Although there is possibility, someone may go wrong way. Out of 4 sons of Hazrat Nuh, one was, doomed. And he was drowned before his own eyes, before the eyes of the father. But 3 were with him on the right path. And it's very, bad today that, many of great ulama and big, religious leaders, we find that out of their sons, none is going the way they used to go. This is a bad sign. It is just possible. If you have 4 sons, one doesn't take to your path, 3 should come. We have examples. Israr Ahmed Sarhandi rahmatullahi alayh, he had 4, and all the 4 were on the same path as the father. In the same way, Shah Waliullah Dehlavi rahmatullahi alayh had 4 sons, and all the 4 were on that right path. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives them. So in the same way, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, around these prophets of Allah, there were their fathers, and their progeny, their sons and daughters, وَإِخْوَانِهِمْ, and their brothers, وَاتَّبَعْنَاهُمْ. We all chosen, all of them, We liked them. وَهَدَيْنَاهُمْ إِلَىٰ صِرَاطٍ مُسْتَقِيمٍ. And then we guided them to the straight path. ذَلِكَ هُدَى اللَّهِ يَهْدِي بِهِ مَن يَشَاءُ. This is the guidance of Allah. He guides with it whomsoever He likes min ibadihi, among His servants. وَلَوْ أَشْرَكُوا. Again a stern warning. Had any one of them committed shirk, لَحَبِطَ عَنْهُمْ مَا كَانُوا يَعْمَلُونَ. All their good deeds would have gone in vain. As I told you, the biggest sum multiplied by zero becomes zero. Shirk is the big zero. You are praying, you are keeping fast, you are performing Hajj, you are doing Umrah every year, you are doing this, you are doing that, but you are doing some form of shirk also. All thing multiplied zero comes to zero. Now these are the people. وَلَوْ أَشْرَكُوا. Had they committed shirk. So how important it is to understand what is shirk. What are the different modes of shirk, different shapes of shirk, different forms of shirk. And I have a lecture on that, a 2-hour lecture. To have an understanding, we must comprehend. This shirk changes forms. Sometimes it is in the form of idol worship. Sometimes it becomes in the form of popular sovereignty. This is the biggest shirk of our days. Sovereignty. Materialism. We have all the faith in matter. Not the least in Allah, who created the matter. All this faith on matter and material means. This is now the very few among the Hindus also go to temples to worship these idols. Very few of them. Very few of them. This disease of shirk has changed forms. And you must know, you must be able to recognize what form this disease has taken in our time. Very important. وَلَوْ أَشْرَكُوا لَحَبِطَ عَنْهُمْ مَا كَانُوا يَعْمَلُونَ. Had they committed shirk, all they had been doing good deeds would have come to a zero, would have vanished and would have gone in vain. أُولَٰئِكَ الَّذِينَ آتَيْنَاهُمُ الْكِتَابَ وَالْحُكْمَ وَالنُّبُوَّةَ. They are the people whom we gave the book. Now this is another word, hukm. We have been finding with book hikmah. Atainahul hikmah. But here hukm. Hukm means authority. Because from among them were the rulers also. Dawood was a king. Suleiman